Well, here's a quiz. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? The new answer? Who cares? That question and others like it are, quote, counterproductive. That's according to a research group at Tufts University. That group is upset about new laws in Arizona and North Dakota that require students to pass the U.S. citizenship exam in order to graduate. So is asking kids to know basic civics really pointless? Is it offensive? Here with us this morning, Brad Saft. He's co-creator of Learn Our History, and Whitney Neal from the Bill of Rights Institute. Welcome to you both.
Thanks for having us.
Good morning.
Thank you. So, Whitney, why is it ever counterproductive to learn about your own country?
So it's not counterproductive to learn about your own country, but it is counterproductive to tell students that to have civic knowledge, to be a good citizen, you just have to pass a test with a 60% pass rate. We really want children to engage with civic knowledge, to become active citizens, to be passionate and excited about those things that make this country wonderful. And a test, it just doesn't do that.
But, Brad, couldn't you make the same argument about math? I mean, it's important to know math, but we're not going to test you on it because, I mean, really, what's a test? I mean, aren't tests the way that we measure learning among students?
It is, and the problem with this study that's come out is it's the functional equivalent of saying, gee, we'd really love some infants to learn how to run when they can't even crawl. It's time to end the national embarrassment of what our country knows about the history and civics of our country. I've looked at recent studies that have shown 40% of adults right now can pass this test. The fact that 60% can't, 77% of millennials can't even name one senator from their home state is embarrassing. But what we found at Learn Our History is that the problem starts much earlier, and that's the elementary school age level. We make fun animated videos for kids that have shown 97% of kids actually learn from them.
Right.
And we do it by addressing topics that public schools won't even touch, like the role of God in American history. And we think this is so important, we created a new video called One Nation Under God that we're giving away for free at freegoddvd.com.
Okay, so Whitney, I mean, isn't there's an ideological motive here? I mean, the people pushing the idea that kids should not be tested on civics don't believe that American history is especially impressive, and that's why they focus exclusively on, like, the civil rights movement and ignore things like the Civil War.
Look, I think that the American founding and everything that guides people to be active citizens is a beautiful and inspiring thing. And so I think that what we need to focus on, if we're going to say civic knowledge needs to be increased, it is embarrassing. It's embarrassing that people graduating college don't know how many senators we have. They couldn't tell you who our vice president is. All of that is horrible. But to really get people to be excited about it, to be passionate about those things, we need to engage them. We need to integrate that knowledge into all courses, all of their activities in elementary, in middle, and high school. We need to make kids excited about those things. We need to make it relevant. We need to tell kids, hey, this is how.
Okay, so Brad, the last word, 10 seconds goes to you.
I don't disagree with Whitney, but the problem is the people who support, who oppose testing like this are ones who fundamentally don't believe in American exceptionalism. They don't believe that we're special and better than other nations, and they don't want kids to learn the reasons why we have surpassed all the other nations in terms of freedom, democracy, and our economy over the last 200-plus years.
We should just point out, by the way, in the interest of accuracy, that the civics exam that immigrants get, the one kids are being tested on, not that hard.
And it has a 97% success rate.
How could you not pass it? Thanks so much to both of you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
It was interesting.
Thank you.